Hey, let me talk to y'all for a second. In this video, we're heading to Virginia Beach. Um, so there's kind of a backstory to why we're going down there. So I been in college for the last 4 years studying Christian ministry, and I was supposed to walk this weekend, but something got messed up in my school, and somehow everything got all twisted, and they forgot to put me on the docket. That's okay. We ended up turning it around and saying, hey, you know what? It's already booked up, so we might as well go spend a family vacation. So from here, we're going to go from the mountains to the beach. It's another, there and back came out to about 570 miles. Man. So my, see me playing with the GoPro right there. The screw came loose on the mount, and that thing was flopping all over the place. I thought I was actually going to lose the GoPro. It's a GoPro 7. It's my older one, but I still don't want to lose a camera. I only had one camera at that point. I'm sorry, I had two. I had the DJI on my helmet, which is what you're seeing recording everything, and then my GoPro. I thought I was toast. I was like, well, we'll go ahead and put that in the saddlebag and shut it down. Wouldn't let me lose them. I ended up fixing it in the hotel, so there's two parts on this video. We're going to do them both at the same time, but day one was Friday, and day two is actually Sunday. I didn't record Saturday because that was family time. I want to show you guys the mountains. This is Afton Mountain. This is going up Afton Mountain. It's absolutely gorgeous. So green. It's where the Blue Ridge and Skyline Drive meet. At Blue Ridge Parkway. For those that don't know what I'm talking about. And any riders out there have never ridden the Blue Ridge Parkway and Skyline Drive, that is a ride of a lifetime. You've got to come out here and ride both of those. If you want to, hit me up. I'll come join you. I'm absolutely blessed to be able to ride. Even on the interstate, I'm being able to ride through the mountains. That past exit is actually how you get there. That's how you get to the beginning of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Blue Ridge Parkway going from north to south, or from south to north on the Skyline Drive. So I was coming up here and I wanted to show you guys something. There's a scenic route right here. There's going to be spin off. Absolutely gorgeous. If you can actually come out here and check this thing out, you would love it. But I'm going to warn you, you can only access these scenic routes on 64 East. You can't access them on 64 West. You have to be going east to access the scenic route. We're going to run over and take a look at it. I'm going to show you guys. So below me is 29. I'm sorry, it's 250. It's Route 250, and it goes over Afton Mountain. And then there's another scenic route down there that actually has some glass that you can go down and take a look at and actually, I guess, put a quarter in or whatever and get a better view. I didn't have a whole lot of time to wander around. And for those that are wondering, yeah, after doing the total right now is, I think, right at 1,300 miles on the Pan America that I've done so far. Absolutely love it. I have had a blast with this bike for the last month. It hasn't even been a month yet. Man, it won't be a month till I'm back from the next trip. Next trip, we're going to South Carolina, so that one's going to total out of over 1,000 miles by itself. I didn't want to bore y'all with a whole lot of interstate, so I'm shooting some of the other scenes. And sometimes God changes our path. This is a perfect example. This is Tappahannock. I would not plan on going to Tappahannock, but I got a call, and I found out that a good friend of mine, she needed some prayer. It's like we've said a million times with Roman Ministries, we go where God calls us to go. And if somebody needs prayer, we're going to detour. Now, this detour definitely takes us a few hours outside of our initial plan, but it was a well worth it trip. I love this little small town. And yes, if anyone's asking, this is where Chris Brown is from. Not that that's important. Some of the stores have changed, but pretty much looks the same. There's actually a really cool burger joint up here. If you ever get the chance to come up here, I'm going to show it to you in just a second. I wanted to stop, but I was on a time schedule, and I'll be honest, they got really good burgers, and it almost made me stop. But I would have been late to where I was going to if I did. It's unfortunate for me. So coming up here on the left is a place called NM Burger. NM Burger? Anyways, it's right there. They got the best burgers. You gotta go up there and check it out sometime if you ever get a chance. Virginia's crazy because in a couple hours you go from the mountains to the beach. Show how flat it is. Now we're at the water. That's a Tappahannock Bridge. This bridge goes over the Rappahannock River. There's a lot of good fishing out here. We used to have to come over this bridge to go to Walmart. It was the closest Walmart to our house over in Callio. Man, what a beautiful place. The water was so calm that day. Takes about 30 minutes to get from Tappahannock to Callio, going down 360. It'd be pretty boring to watch that. This is Callio. Coming up to Callio right now. This is where me and my wife got our first house. It was this small little trailer that was, well, supposed to be a 2-bedroom, but the second bedroom was the size of probably a walk-in closet. To the left is the Callio grocery, which is now a Dollar Tree and a Family Dollar. That was the grocery store that we went to all the time. Our trailer was so we had nothing. Our trailer was so small. We used to call it the beer can because it was tiny. I think it was a total of like maybe 200 square feet, maybe 300. I don't know. It was really, really small. But it was cozy. We loved it. We love this town, but this town is literally, there's not much here. And I said you had to drive 30 minutes either to go to Tappahannock Walmart or to the Kilmarnock Walmart. We're heading to Kilmarnock now, but we're actually going to stop off on our way and visit some friends. And we are no longer in Callio. I didn't record our visit because that's a private conversation. Normally when I visit friends, I turn the camera off before I get there because I don't want to show their location or anything like that. This road here, man, I had a lot of fun down for a long time coming back through here when I used to live up here. I used to take the bike down here all the time. We used to fly down this road. Not the safest thing to do, but it's pretty fun. So what we're coming up on is Light Street. And back when we didn't live in the mountains, this is really, really flat. So having turns anywhere out here was, if you could find some, you were going after them. This road has some sweeping turns. Not that it's really showing all that great, but it's a video. So, I mean, what are you going to get? You're going to get what you get. We're actually on our way to go visit another friend who called a while back, and I decided, you know what? I'm just going to pop in on him. So without knowing whether he was going to be there or not, we're going to go from Callio to Gloucester. And we're going to cut the back way and go see my buddy Nick. Nick lost his leg in a motorcycle accident years ago. It was 7 years now. And you would think that for most people that would stop him from riding, but not Nick. Nick still puts on more miles on a motorcycle than anybody I know. This guy's a rider. So of course I got to stop off and see him. I didn't even know if he was going to be off work yet or not, but yeah, it's Friday. Let's go pop in on him. He had no clue. I didn't record Kilmarnock. This is Whitestone. Whitestone's a little town. You blink, you miss it. As you can see, I mean, stores all look about the same. They painted some. Some of the names changed. This is the only stoplight in the whole town. We used to go hang at a joint that was to the left over there, down that road, take you to a place we used to call Tiki Bar. Huh. It's amazing how things change. What's most interesting about this particular town is not anything more than the bridge. These are all small fishing towns. That used to be a shell. At the base of the bridge, on my right, it's going to be hard to see from this direction, but there's actually a restaurant down there. That guy was going really, really slow. Seems like he didn't know how to pull a trailer. There's really not a whole lot here. There's a funny story about this bridge that we're coming up on. There was one time me and my buddy Penguin, we went over this bridge and the fog was so thick I couldn't see his tail light on his motorcycle. He was not 10 feet from me. There's the restaurant on the right. You're not going to be able to see how tall this bridge is because, well, it's a video, and what you don't see is me going basically straight up. We were coming across this bridge and the fog was so thick that by the time we got to the other side, we were both drenched. Didn't rain, just the fog being that thick soaked us to the bone. It's a pretty wild trip. They just restored this bridge, I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, maybe a little longer. It's been a while since I've been here. Again, you can see how calm the water is because we're coming back across it. Different bridge, though. This is a drawbridge. This bridge does open, I think. Oh, no, this one doesn't open. It's just really tall. That's what it is. I'm sorry. They painted it like sky blue. And it blends in with the atmosphere. It's absolutely gorgeous. I think that's like the new thing over the water is they're painting all the bridges sky blue. Let it blend in with the blue skies, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. Man, what a ride. Unfortunately, the only dirt that I got to actually go play in this whole weekend was actually on Nick's road. And that's the one thing I didn't record, because like I said before, I don't record when I go into my friends' neighborhoods or to their street or to their house for privacy purposes. Hello. Pull off over there was actually a boat launch. Right there. That's actually a campground. And they have like water slides and a whole water park in there. It's called Gray Point. Well, it's day 2. Well, technically it's day 3. Day 2 of riding. I took a whole day off, so we're on our way back. Gonna run back to the mountains. We're running through the backside of Williamsburg, and we're gonna go into. We got to get to Hopewell. My wife's actually in the car in front of me. She's got the kids, and she has to go pick up the dog. So I told her I'd follow her to her dad's house, my father-in-law's house, to pick the dog up. We have an English bulldog. We can't leave it home. Then finally got the GoPro working after all that craziness. We're rolling down Route 5. Surprisingly, on the backside of Williamsburg, going towards Hopewell, you can ride some really, really pretty roads. A lot of people just think of Williamsburg and they think of the city, and they don't ever go behind it. If anybody's got a better way than the Camel Pack to drink from a full face helmet, do me a favor and comment on this video and let me know what y'all are doing. Because, I mean, it works, but man, it's annoying. This actually is a drawbridge. I've been stuck here quite a few times. They used to work out this way and have to go to a gas station, it's at the other end of this. That's at the T. This road ends up teeing off, and at the end of T, there's a gas station. I have to go work there and fix some of their equipment they had down there. But I was able to use the GoPro to send sideways so you guys could actually see it. It's absolutely gorgeous. My editing skills are not the greatest, just so everybody knows. I'm still learning this whole YouTube thing and learning how to edit videos and do all the things. I'm going to show you another angle of that bridge here in just a second. So this is what the bridge looks like from my point of view. You see where it separates right there in the middle. You know, on the Street Glide, that thing was not fun to ride over. Those big grates, but on the Pan America, man, you don't even notice it. It's a totally different world with this bike. We'll have to leave him my father-in-law's house, picking the dog up. We spent a little bit of time with them. And jump back on the bike and heading home. This is actually from Hopewell into Richmond. This is 295. I spent a lot of time on the interstates because it was a time crunch to fit everything in this weekend. But once again, we'll see up here where they've painted the bridge sky blue. Just like Whitestone. Oh, they only did like the big rails, but still, again, it's that same blue. Kind of curious. This part's going over the James River. I promise you, driving in this part of Richmond is extremely boring. I did catch myself putting my feet up on my crash bars quite often on the second leg of this trip. Trying to find a more comfortable way to sit. Again, any advice is definitely welcome. Here we're coming back into Afton Mountain, heading home. Go from the water to the mountains. Man, Lord blessed us to live in one of the most beautiful places on the planet. So the weekend didn't turn out as planned, but it actually did turn out to be a great weekend. Got to spend a lot of time with old friends and pray for all of them and have a good some family time and spend a whole bunch of time on the Pan America. Overall, it was a great ride, and yes, I am definitely in love with this bike. After 1,300 miles, I still don't have anything bad to say about it so far. You know, I used to talk about a buddy of mine who was a trucker. He said this grade going up this mountain, the grade going up this mountain, was gradual, but it was steep. And man, it drives truckers crazy. Because they just cannot get up to speed on this road because it's just a constant, long grade going up. Going down the other side, not so much, but coming up this side, it's pretty long. You can see the lookouts to my left, but you can't get to them. You can only get to the lookout going the opposite direction. Well, that's the end of this video. So until the next one, like, share, comment, and y'all have a blessed day.